Alex Bowman's playoff future is set. Martin Truex Jr. gets a pond, and Hailie Deegan is on the move, literally. All that on a Social Speedway Tuesday.
NASCAR Daily with Shannon Spake.
Happy Tuesday, everyone. It's October 15th, or as my son Liam likes to say, 71 days until Christmas. Yes, he's been counting since the end of last year, for sure. True story. So we've got a huge show for you today. Hailie Deegan is on the move. We're going to tell you where she's headed in 2025. Charlotte Motor Speedway, they gave Martin Truex Jr. the best retirement gift ever. We're going to tell you what that is. Social Speedway, it's always my favorite day. And of course, we have the latest on the Hendrick Motorsports news coming out of the Roval this weekend. So let's start there. We did tell you yesterday and even Sunday after the race, following his 18th place finish at the Roval, Alex Bowman did not pass post-race inspection. So NASCAR deemed that they did not meet the weight requirements. We heard from NASCAR Cup Series Managing Director Brad Moran yesterday here on NASCAR Daily. I feel like he was pretty thorough in explaining what they allowed Hendrick Motorsports to do to try to make that weight. And he was pretty specific about some of those things. This is a big deal, right? Because Alex Bowman was in the round of 8 before he failed post-race inspection. And then once he failed, got that disqualification, it was Joey Logano who popped himself into the round of 8. So we knew that Hendrick Motorsports was going to have to make a decision on an appeal pretty quickly. And they did. Yesterday, they put out this statement that they are not going to appeal. So saying Hendrick Motorsports will not appeal the disqualification of the 48 car following Sunday's race at the Charlotte Roval. NASCAR allows a clear margin to account for the difference in pre and post race weight. After a thorough review by our team and the sanctioning body, we simply did not give ourselves enough margin to meet the post race requirements. Although unintentional, the infraction was avoidable. I think that's really interesting. We are extremely disappointed to lose a playoff spot under these circumstances and apologize to our fans and our partners. I, for one, certainly thought that they were going to appeal. I'm sure there were tons of people out there that thought they were going to. What just a huge hit for Alex Bowman. He's been so good in the playoffs, accumulating so many stage points, not having issues. And this is just a really tough way to go out. However, on the other side of this whole thing is Joey Logano, because he was out of the round of 8 and now he's in. I woke up this morning to this social media post from Joey and I had to share it.
I think it's safe to say that our luck has officially turned around, guys. We are back, baby. We are back. We're back. Yeah. Classic. We are back. We are back.
You know, because we're headed to Las Vegas this weekend, and that's the hangover. I thought that was too good not to share. I love Joey kind of driving in the car right there. Good times had by all, except if you're on the 48 camp for sure. Okay, that's going to kick off our Social Speedway, and we're going to continue with this. It was a Hall of Fame weekend at the Roval this weekend. If you didn't see the pictures that came out, how cool is this? Carl Edwards, Ricky Rudd, of course, they're being inducted into the Hall of Fame this year, along with Ralph Moody. Moody passed away in 2004, so he did have family members who were at the racetrack this weekend. I was in the media center for a while watching Carl and Ricky do their media, and everyone is just so excited to see them out there. It was so cool. Greg Biffle up there on the right-hand corner, he is a Hall of Fame nominee, but he was out there for a different reason. As you see, he's waving the flag. He was also introduced in the drivers' meeting. Listen to the response.
Greg Biffle.
It gives me goosebumps. So Greg Biffle obviously has been doing so much for Western North Carolina after Hurricane Helene. He's been taking his helicopter back and forth, delivering supplies, just helping those victims out there. We had him on the show the Monday after the hurricane, and he was already on the move going back and forth. If you don't follow him on social media, I highly recommend that you do, because the videos that he's sending, the lives that he's affecting and saving, he does deserve that applause every single time he walks into a room. So good job, Greg Biffle. Let's talk about some cuteness in Victory Lane this past weekend. And this picture, or video, I should say, is courtesy of our friend Claire B. Lang. She got this cute little shot of Ivy Daniels and Audrey Larson in Victory Lane. Take a look at this. She says they're having so much fun. They've got this cute little camera, which if that's a real camera, I want to get one of those. How cute is that? They were taking pictures of the photogs, just really enjoying themselves. And of course, you saw Audrey got the ride with Daddy on the window. So awesome. Look at that. I love this. I love this too. Bex Hayden Wallace was at the racetrack this weekend. There he is, Bubba and wife Amanda posting the very first picture of Bex at the racetrack, his first race weekend. What a cute little family photo right there. I love it. And if you look closely in this picture, he's got, I think, number 23. I don't think it's 2311. I think it's just number 23 is all over that little wrap. So big smile. You remember he was born on a race Sunday. How fitting, right? Kansas Speedway, and Bubba knew, obviously, that his son had been born. They waited a couple of days to let everybody else know. But what a cool moment for the family right there. Martin Truex Jr., we know that he's retiring at the end of the year, and the Charlotte Motor Speedway, well, they're sending him out in style. They gave him a pond on the facilities. There's Greg Walter, the track president right there. So apparently there's a bunch of ponds at Charlotte Motor Speedway. There's like 100 acres. And so they have named one of them the Truex Jr. fishing pond. Martin got a badge where he could get 24-hour access. I was like, I wonder what kind of fish are in this pond. And I went back and watched the video, and Greg did say that they stocked it with bass. So there you go. He's got 24-hour fishing privileges, a gate key. They also gave him a fishing rod and a stocked tackle box with gummy worms, so if he, gets hungry out there, or, I don't know, his blood sugar drops, he can handle that. He's retiring from full-time racing this year, 2-time Xfinity Series champion, and of course a Cup champion. And we're really hoping to see him in victory lane over the next couple weeks to send him out on the right note. Hailie Deegan's got another note or another chapter in her career. It was announced yesterday that the 23-year-old's going to be making the transition from dirt and stock car to open wheel. There she is. I'm so happy. She's so cute. I love her so much. HMD Motorsports announced that Deegan's going to be one of its 5 drivers for the 2025 season in Indy NXT. That's the development league for the IndyCar series. She's going to race in all 14 races in the number 38. And you remember Deegan spent some time in K&N, in ARCA, Trucks, Xfinity, raced just 17 Xfinity Series races this season before parting ways with her team. And she's going to be testing at the Indianapolis road course this Friday. So good for her. I'm a big fan of Hailie Deegan. I've interviewed her a handful of times. We had her on the Fox shows a few times. And I just think that she's just a bundle of energy. And I think that we really need, obviously, women who are kicking butt in this sport. And I think that she can be the one. She did say, I have so much to learn, but I am ready to go. We're ready to see the next chapter for you, Hailie. Good luck to you on that at the test this weekend, getting set for 2025. That's it. A short little sweet social Speedway Tuesday. And we're looking ahead to tomorrow, where we're going to go in the pits. The one, the only Rodney Childers is going to join us. Obviously, the crew chief on the number 4 car. We're going to talk to him about getting ready for Vegas, the challenges, all of the expectations, and just how his year's been so far. So you don't want to miss that tomorrow. Have a great Tuesday. Remember, 71 days till Christmas.
NASCAR Daily with Shannon Spake.